Okay, folks, it is 1:30 a.m. I cannot sleep, so I have to raid the cellar. Let's see what we can pick out here. I think a Russian Imperial Stout vintage should do the trick. Alright guys, what you saw me pick out from my cellar is actually a vintage Stone IRS with the recent release of the 2012 Stone Imperial Russian Stout. I see a lot of reviewers reviewing it who may have not even been drinking craft beer 4 years ago when this 2008 bottle came out. This is Stone's Imperial Russian Stout, the living legend. The anagram or whatever you call that is IRS instead of RIS. So let's get this thing in a bottle, man. This has been in my cellar for quite some time. I was going to save it for a special occasion, but it's 1:30 in the morning right now. I can't sleep. And you guys know what happens when I can't sleep. I gotta drink a big beer. And my go-to is a Russian Imperial Stout. So this is Stone's IRS 2008. Pouring like Mrs. Butterworth's. All that smell of mahogany. A really actually red kind of head there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is actually got a red tint to it. Almost like a cherry wood red. Wow. Let's see what 4 years did. It definitely softened the nose on this. See, when you're drinking these IRSs fresh off the line, they do have a really pungent kind of smell. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that, like kind of a woodsy, smoky type smell, backed up with some like chocolate, caramels, chocolate malts, black patent malts. Really not even hoppy at all. Really just all about the sweetness in the malts here. Let's give this thing a taste. Cheers. Boom. You are hit with just so much flavor, so much depth, so much complexity. Stone does it again. It's a reason why this beer is legendary and rated so highly is because it's a perfect beer. 4 years of cellaring. This is one of those ones where you stick it in your cellar and you hope for great things, and you are rewarded by the time that you waited. It's a perfect addition to a cellaring collection. Right on the front of the tongue, you get a lot of like sweet molasses. You get that bittersweet chocolate. You get that bitterness from a coffee bean. A lot of woodsy, like that mahogany keeps coming back to me. Middle of the mouth, you get to enjoy the mouthfeel a little bit. You get that soft, really velvety pillow, kind of cushiony sort of ride that moves the flavor around and then coats the whole mouth. Really super viscous and thick. Just like you want an Imperial Stout to be. You know it's a sipper, but you want to gulp the shit out of it. Really fantastically done. On the finish, it dries it out. So that sweetness leaves the mouth, dries out your palate, and it gets you ready for the next sip, which I am going to take. And again, you even get like that mahogany and that like oaky characteristics that you would expect from a bourbon barrel aged stout, but it is sort of like a timber. I've said it before, like a wet timber kind of deal in there that just comes out fantastically. I can't say enough good things about this beer. This should be the benchmark beer for all Russian Imperial Stout. If you can get your hands on any of the vintages, grab a case, enjoy it fresh, and then throw it in the cellar and enjoy it a couple 4 years from now like I am. If you can get this, grab it. A+ beer. A lot of people say that, this stands up to the big boys of Russian Imperial Stout, but you know what? This is the big boy of Russian Imperial Stout. It's one of the best. About at 10.8 ABV was the 2008 vintage. Cannot taste the alcohol whatsoever. You can feel it though. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Grab yourself a Russian Imperial Stout and do the right thing. Be a man. Do the right thing.